And we'll be back with our CBB Community Bulletin Board file right after we hear from Adele Quo. And it's easy being green. Here's Adele.
Oh, well, thank you, and welcome everyone to It's Easy Being Green. Joe, Tree Frog, and I are going to talk about the northern snakehead fish, also called Frankenfish or Fishzilla, or its scientific name is Channa argus. Is this fish a freak, an invader, or the Potomac River's scourge? This gilled menacing monster from Asia is spreading throughout our Chesapeake system. In 2002, the snakehead made its first appearance in an Anne Arundel County pond after being set free in Crofton, Maryland. Scientists reported that the snakeheads could crawl across land, eat anything, and breathe air. In 2002, Virginia added the snakehead fish to the list of predatory and undesirable exotic species. It became illegal to own one without a permit, and federal law banned the import and export and transport of all snakeheads across state lines alive. In May 2004, the fish was found in the Potomac River. Before 2002, no snakehead fish were in the Washington area waterways. Today, more than 20,000 snakeheads have become firmly established in over 60 river miles of the Potomac River. The initial fear of the fish was a little bit unwarranted. They can't waddle any significant distance on land. They haven't eaten every other fish in the water. But on the other hand, they are odd and adaptable. They can breathe air and can survive out of water for several days if their skin remains moist. They do have a gnarly rows of sharp teeth, not for chewing prey, but to make sure the things that they vacuum down can't wriggle their way back out. A local predator native to East Asia, most people look at this ugly fish and see an invasive species and an ecological nightmare. But there are some that see an opportunity and dollar signs. In this country, we spend at least $34 billion a year on recreation fishing, and we have made this a $1 million obsession. So we believe that snakeheads are poised to become the next big thing in freshwater fishing. All it's going to take is awareness of how big they grow and how hard they fight. Because once that happens, hooking snakeheads will inspire just as much fervor among the nation's 34 million recreation anglers as hooking bass. So to catch one of these, it'll be another notch in their belt. But if you catch and want to keep a snakehead in Maryland or Virginia, you are required to kill it. So if you're going to catch one outside of the tidal Potomac River in Maryland, you need to contact the Department of Natural Resource, and you can call the number that's on the screen, 410-260-8287. In Virginia, you must report all northern snakehead catches to the Department of Game and Inland Fisheries by calling the number on the screen. That's 804-367-2925. And a group of U.S. chefs and environmentalists in Maryland have suggested that to control the snakehead invasion, we should eat them and serve them in restaurants. And Joe, Tree Frog, and I are huge believers in that. Snakehead is a delicacy and an important food in Asia, where it's commercially farmed across the region. So, you know, in some places like Vietnam and China, they are considered quite a, to fix your health, and they're prized for health reasons. And in places like Thailand, they use it in, they barbecue it. There's a tasty snack that, say, if you do it right, it can taste like chicken. So, could be our next big thing. And a while back, H.B. Woodlawn's former 6th grade Earth Force students created an online snakehead recipe book for a competition where they won 2nd place. So check out their recipes. If you catch a snakehead, those recipes look quite delish. And remember, it's easy being green.
Catching snakeheads.
That's
wow.
correct.
And it's not exactly a catch and release plan that they have in mind for those snakeheads, especially in Virginia and Maryland.
I'd say catch and eat.
They want you to, right,
Eat 'em.
end their lives. Now that
Wow.
maybe the SPCA will get involved here and want to find humane ways to end the life of a snakehead.
To be continued.
Come on, man.
To be
Okay.
continued, yeah.
Well, anyway, happy snakehead fishing. Thanks, Adele. We
Thank you, though.
appreciate it.